Good evening, everyone out there in the Echoverse. How are you this evening? I'm so excited for another match of Echo Arena here at VRML. But before we get into the match tonight, I want to introduce myself as Dano McFabulous, and with me is the lovely Jeepgirlz. Jeep, how you doing tonight? Are you ready for this matchup?
Dude, I am so ready. We have a great set pulled up for tonight, and I have to say, Legit Dash, we are here. We are hurrying. He's calling us out for not starting, and we are so glad that you guys are hanging out with us in the Twitch. We have Lethal as they take on Olympus coming up first. Lethal is currently ranked 37th, and Olympus is 49th, so it's Plat 2 and a Diamond 1. This is going to be a great match. Plat
2 and Diamond 1, that's amazing. You love seeing those high-ranking teams battling out to grow to that next level. But yeah, very excited here, and legit, yes, I know the hair. My hair is just on point tonight. Thank you for asking.
And the stylist come in, yeah.
Especially for this. And if you haven't, the prediction is live. Use those channel points. Bet on who you think is going to win some points, and maybe you can spend those points at getting your match redeemed to be casting.
Starting in.
Yes, and I think people like Scorpion Lance, who's there in the Twitch chat, calling us out again. Hello, my friend. You guys have some points you should turn in and you know, cast the match redemption. That's what I think you should do. I'm just saying.
I agree, full-heartedly.
Absolutely. All right, coming in on Lethal tonight, we have Lulu, Lardo, Risen, and Phenom, and playing for Olympus is Rakenna, Jax, Maddie, Femboy, and Frostbite. So this is going to be a lot of fun.
Yes, a lot of fun indeed here as the action is starting now. We have Maddie just holding onto the disc, waiting for options. It's interesting to see such a slow kind of standstill right in the beginning here. Phenom finally attacking. That's the pass off to Frostbite. It looks like Olympus now maybe moving in with another pass to Rakenna. Kenna passing, and ooh, it's not going to quite connect to the teammate right away. Will they recollect it? It's going to be a race. No, it's going to be Phenom, and he's going to clear it out of their side.
It's going to be right down into the midfield as the stacks are flying in. Rakenna getting a hand or a head on it, not quite sure which, but that disc is still not in possession. There we go. Frostbite going to pick it up, sends it across the arena into the hands of Maddie. Maddie under a lot of pressure from Phenom, who's going to steal that disc and send it right through the tunnel all the way down as the stacks fly in, and that disc is almost in there, but it's not quite yet. But Risen picks it up, swoops it in for the first 2 points of the game, going to Lethal.
Beautiful recovery there from Lethal. You know, that was a beautiful long shot. They don't always go in, as we all know full too well, but they were ready with a stack behind, ready for that rebound in case it did miss, and they executed.
Indeed. That's Joust Advance going over to Olympus now. We do have a lot of people in the chat. I hope you guys get those predictions in. It's fun to see who put points where, and this is going to be an incredible match, I feel certain. As Rakenna Jax takes that disc, it's going to move it right through the tunnel and keep walking that one down. Phenom putting some pressure on, but Rakenna gets it back to Rakenna. Rakenna's going to send it all the way forward. Oh no, a stun out though, and that's going to result in a free disc right there on the floor, sending it right back down into the midfield area.
That was so close there for Olympus. Frostbite, I just don't think saw the goalie coming up behind for that stun. Oh, as we say that, the near miss, but the catch. You know, Lethal first, they had a goal and reacted, and now Olympus is doing the exact same thing, tying us right back up.
That was insane. I looked up and I'm like, oh my gosh, the disc is going straight for the goal, and it's in. All right, Joust Advantage going back over to Lethal right now. It's a tie once again as they come out grabbing that disc. It's going to be Phenom, sends it quickly down to Risen, who's going to send it through the tunnel, but it's going to be intercepted by the stack. Fem sending it down to Frostbite. Frostbite with that disc, going to send it across the arena, not quite in, and that's going to be back out of the bubble as Maddie picks it up, sends it in, but Phenom is there to make that clear, going all the way through the midfield.
Legit Dash in the chat, waiting since 4:30 for this cast. Thank you for being so dedicated. And as we see that dedication, we see Lulu with 2 more points for Lethal, giving them now a 2-point lead.
Fantastic. Oh my goodness. 7 minutes, 15 seconds left on the clock. Joust Advantage back on the Olympus side as they are going to come out ready to go. Let's see if they respond. I'm curious as to how fast they're going to respond with a goal. Maddie with that disc right now. Going to hang on to it for just a second. Wait for the stack to come in. Sends it over to Fem. Fem going to hang on to it and move it right through. The stack did overshoot them. Gets that disc over to Frostbite. Frostbite going to keep moving that one down the arena. They are all back into the bubble for some defense as Frostbite sends that disc up to Fem. Fem sinking it in for the 2, and it's tied again with 6 minutes, 40 seconds left on the clock.
Olympus had some great control there, control and positioning. You know, Frostbite, went up to Fem. Fem also had the pass option down to Rye, Rye something, Rye Ken, I think it was, at the bottom. So great positioning there. They had optimal opportunity, and clearly they took advantage.
They did, and that disc is back down now into the hands of Risen. Risen moving down towards the bubble, gonna get a little pressure, but gets that one back to Lulu, and they're gonna sink it in again, taking the lead by 2 points with 6 minutes left on the clock.
Just these quick goals. Each team is just responding so quick every time there is a goal. You know, the first one took a bit, but now it's like goal, 20 seconds later, goal, 20 seconds, goal. I love it. Lots of action to be seen.
There is, and you're right. I'm keeping track of it, and I'll tell you about it at halftime because I'm curious if it keeps up the pattern. Raikkonen with that disc right now, approaching the midfield, gonna send it through into the hands of Fem. Fem gonna send it back, but it's gonna be overshot and not quite into a teammate's hand. Maddie is there though to pick it up. Walk that one forward, probably trying to make sure a stack doesn't pair back up again as he gets that disc down to Raikkonen. Raikkonen sends it all the way down into Frostbite's hands, who loses possession to Risen, and Risen is going to make that clear right back through the tunnel and all the way down into the bubble.
Ooh, no. That was a good stack there from Olympus, getting down there just in time. That would have been not good, that we would have broke that pattern, seeing Lethal score again. Now it's time for the pattern to continue, but can Olympus get down to the bubble? Oh, looks like Raiken's going to get it, takes the shot, and there we have it. We're back to a tied game of 6 points, both teams.
Okay, this is fun. This is a lot of fun tonight. I hope you guys in Twitch chat are having as much fun as we are. I love matches that go back and forth. I'm gonna say that was at the 5-minute mark. We're gonna see if I can keep the pattern. Joust advantage is going back over to Lethal as Legit Dash calling in a hydrate. Thank you, my friend.
You know, every time someone does the first hydrate, that's when I realize my tea is still in the Keurig machine.
Oh, no. You have to run between matches.
Yeah.
All right, the disc all the way down into the bubble. Oh, there we go. Lulu gonna pick that one up and send it back through. Trying to get that through the midfield. Not quite gonna happen though, as Frostbite is there to make that grab. Frostbite moving right into the space. Gonna send it across to Raikkonen. Raikkonen moving in. Gonna send it up to Fem, who is gonna sink it in. And they are now, Olympus is in the lead.
And what do you know? Just like that, back and forth. This is like some teeter-totter action, but you know what? Makes it amazing to watch, and you still have time to vote this back and forth match. There's roughly, I don't know, 2 minutes left. It doesn't show me a time, it just shows me a little bar. But roughly 2 minutes left. Get those predictions in.
Wow, okay, so I'm looking, and we've got 1,200 points in for Olympus and 4,600 in for Lethal. So you guys are having a good time with this. I'm gonna put a couple points on somebody myself. Let's see. Let's see what happens.
I think yours is a little maybe behind. Mine's showing 13.8 thousand on Lethal. Oh, before I go any further, Olympus breaking the pattern. They are now ahead by 4 points.
Oh boy, well, you know what? Lethal has a few moments here to play some catch up. We'll see if they do that. 3 minutes left on the clock. They are down by just 2 goals. They'll come out with that Joust advantage right now. Grabbing that disc is Phenom, sends it quickly over to Risen. Very quickly. That disc is right there, though. The stack does steal that disc, send it right back through as Raikkonen Jax picks it up, sinking it in. And they take a 7-point lead.
Ooh. Olympus really stretching that lead out now. You know, it's very interesting. This is exactly how the first round of last night's matches started. And last night was a fantastic night. We started with a team back and forth, and then one team pulled away in the second half. So if it's any inclination like last night was, we're in for a solid night, just as this round so far has been solid.
Very solid. That disc is right down to Lulu. Lulu gonna sink it in off the wall. It's gonna come right back, and Lulu has it again. Gonna send it back for a nice reset to Risen. Risen gonna cross the arena to Phenom. They must have some fantastic communication right now. Phenom to Lardo. Lardo gonna sink that one in, and they gain 2 more points again here with still plenty of time on the clock.
Yes, you know, they're just taking it now, taking that lead. Olympus really just pushing forward, and that's what you got to do once you have the lead. You need to just push. What do we got? Guy in the chat saying 15-10. Oh, that's your prediction of how this round is going to end. I love it. I did see that in the chat before, so you called it out before.
Raikkonen Jackson right now with the disc. They've got a little under 2 minutes left. And a nice set of thievery there from Lethal as they give the disc right back to Lardo. Lardo going to move right into the bubble. Raikkonen trying to get some pressure put on there, and it's going to be enough to force a quick throw. not going to be in the goal. So that's going to be picked up again by Fem, who is going to send it right through the tunnel all the way down into the hands of Raikkonen. That is going to be a missed shot.
Ooh, that was so close for Olympus. Definitely making Lethal happy. They don't want Olympus to score again, but it is in the hands of Raikkonen. Raikkonen now has a couple options for pass. Goes down to Maddie on the floor. Maddie back to Raikkonen in the goal, and there was looked like maybe a save that might have been delayed, but nonetheless, 2 more points for Olympus.
Oh boy, okay, now Lee, I'm looking at the scoreboard and thinking about guys,
right?
Prediction up there. Dude, we need to talk. Some lottery numbers. All right, Jealous is back in the hands of Lethal right now. Phenom with that disc, gonna send it through quickly into the hands of Lardo. Oh, but it's gonna be stolen by Frostbite and sent right back into the bubble and off the back wall. Back out again as Raikkonen Jax picks it up. Have a couple of seconds here, 40 seconds left on the clock. Sends that back to Maddie. Maddie gonna send it a little bit high, and that is not going to result in, oh, there we go. They do pick it up, but they lose possession. And it's right back down to the trench.
I'm sitting here like, no, Olympus, no, I want Lethal to score. I want Lethal to score with the prediction to come true, but the pass to Fem. Oh, the save from Lulu, keeping this prediction quite possible still. We still have 14 seconds left, and it's now in the hands of Frostbite. What is going to happen?
Come on, Risen. Get that disc.
Oh, no.
I want him to score. I want the prediction to be correct. Oh, my goodness. Frostbite with that disc just maneuvering around. Gonna send it in, but it's going to be saved again by Phenom. And that is the first round, 8-15. Okay, now I said I was taking notes. Here's what my notes said.
Yes, I'm very curious.
Lethal came in at 9 minutes. Frostbite took one for Olympus at 8. Lulu at 7:15. Fem at 6:36. And another Lulu at 6 minutes. Raikkonen at 5 minutes. Fem at 4 minutes. Fem at 3 minutes. Lardo and Raikkonen in the 2-minute mark. And Raikkonen coming in with one more in the last minute of that game. So they scored every single minute, sometimes twice in a minute.
Wow, every 30 to 60 seconds, yeah. That's crazy. Love it. I hope the second round is that was just the first round, everyone. Like I'm literally sitting here thinking like, wow, that was a great game. The game's not over. It's not over yet.
No, not yet. Not yet.
You know, and with the way it's been going, with the way it's been going, Lethal, you know, they take this time, do what they need to do, strategize, as I always say. I really hope we see a different round 2 in a good way.
Absolutely.
Closer. Even closer.
You know, even closer, even tighter, a tighter match. All right, so that was Guy is now saying that's his second round prediction. That was pretty daggum close, dude. You should not be embarrassed by that. That was phenomenal. I would never have guessed that.
We were rooting for you.
Goal.
Starting in.
No. If Will could have done it, if our Will could have helped you achieve that goal, it would have.
We were trying.
It was awesome. We were. Oh, 7 days coming in with a 20-10 for round 2. We'll see. Scout's advantage is neutral, and here they go. They are in, and that's going to be a quick header by Lethal, getting that just right back down into the blue end. Not going to take possession, though, and lose possession, and that's going to be Frostbite sending that one all the way in off the back wall as Frostbite picks it up again, moving in. Oh, loses possession. What a steal by Phenom, sending that just right back down into the blue bubble.
Yes, great last second Sun and Seal. Oh, and a follow-up from Lulu. Can they get the goal? Yes! From behind in for 2 points. Lethal starting us off with 2 points.
All right, so that's Lulu with 2 here. Coming in a little quicker. 9 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. About 30 seconds faster than the last round. So we'll see if they keep that one moving. Right now, Joust Advantage is back on the Olympus side. Plenty of time. Lots of time to respond, and we'll see how they mix things up now. That disc is not quite through the tunnel where they wanted it to be, but Maddie's still trying to get to it. Gonna lose possession to Phenom, who loses possession to Frostbite. Frostbite gonna back it into the bubble just a bit, trying to make a nice open lane to clear that one through. Not quite gonna get it through the scrap area.
Ooh, Risen trying to get a pass off to Lulu, but it's not quite going to connect. It's going to be picked up by Frostbite for Olympus, who's going to make that beautiful pass/clear that, you know, missed the one teammate, but they're still going to collect it. Yes, Raikkonen is going to pick it up now. Olympus still in control. Got some great options here. Everyone is spread out. Now being contested. Goes for the pass, but Phenom reading it once again. Phenom is on fire this round for just saves and intercepts, and now it's up for grabs once again.
It is. You know, I'm curious to see if Olympus is going to come away with the W tonight. That disc is right back into the midfield area as Lulu sends it across to Phenom. Phenom going to send it across, but Raikkonen Jax going to intercept that one, sending it right back down into the bubble. off the top of the clock. And Fem gonna seal it off with a nice 2-point shot.
And there we have it, a tied game. Round 2 is repeating itself. As they say, history does repeat itself. Yes, exactly as we predicted. Let's see this round go. I'm just so excited. I'm getting a little tongue-tied. I just want to see the action unfold and already want to know what happens.
Yeah, where's our prediction? I mean, our psychic. Our
There's 2 of them now. We got
VRML
Puffy.
psychic this evening.
Oh, I was gonna say we have Puffy in chat now, also predicting 12-8.
Love it. I love it. All right, but Frostbite gonna seal another one in, taking the lead for Olympus once again with 7 minutes, 29 seconds left on the clock. Beautiful. Gosh, that was fast.
That was pretty much right out of the gate there. Responding with that double goal. They got the double goal last round eventually, and that's when they started pulling away. So they've already got a double back-to-back goal. Now let's see what happens as the Joust advantage is over to Lethal. Phenom picking up out of the tunnel, getting a quick pass over to Lardo. Lardo just taking his time, going for that reset back to Phenom. Slowing it down is definitely a good tactic from time to time.
Yeah, and they are doing that. But their passes are very well connected. They're going exactly where they want them to. Back to Phenom now. Phenom going to send that one all the way down. And it's going to be picked up by Lulu, who was going to send it through. Trying to get that reset, but they weren't quite there. But the stack does get there as Phenom scoops that disc. But Maddie going to steal it and send it right back down as it's picked up by the stack. And Fem going to sink another one, taking a 5-point lead.
Wow, Olympus pulling away, and yes, as Dash said, crazy, the read, yes, it was a very good read, good intercept there. You know, that's part of what it takes, you know, to be at these levels. You have to be able to read players and know what they're going to do before they do it.
Yeah. Yeah, Phenom with the disc right now, though. Gonna send that one through. My brain went somewhere else. I was thinking, yeah, I never know what I'm gonna do with the disc, much less somebody else. That disc is bouncing off the shield. Will it go in? Yes, it will. Right, gonna scoop that one for 3 points. Beautiful shot. Oh boy, stretching that to an 8-point lead with almost 6 minutes left on the clock.
You know, it's not too often you see those bounces off the shield go in if it's already bounced off of, you know, the goal or something, because usually the other team has boosted down by that point. But that was a sight to behold. And ooh, that intercept! Oh, they're just on fire here. Frostbite now with the disc. They're moving towards the bubble. The goalie has been distracted. The pass to Fem, and another 2 points for Olympus.
Boy, wow. Okay, so now is the time that if I were Lethal, I would probably take a timeout.
As someone does.
Oh, they did! They did! Okay. Wow. See, they read my mind.
There we go.
Okay. Yeah, that was probably wise. I'm not sure. Do you know who took that timeout?
That'd be Lethal.
Lethal did indeed take the timeout. Okay, that's fair, and that's probably very wise. Give them an opportunity to see if they can make some adjustments right now, and jump right back in there. Oof. So, Dano, if this were you, what would you change?
I mean, at this point, I would say they need to try some different rollouts. It almost seems like Olympus is just catching on to kind of what they're doing, where the disc seems to be in the Lethal side of the arena a bit more often. So I think Lethal just needs to change up some of their plays. You know, if they have a playbook with other plays they haven't been using this game, I would use them. That'd be my tactic.
Crack that open.
Yeah. At this point, right? Like at this point, I mean, why not? What you've been doing isn't working, so just try something different. Even if you don't have any more plays in your playbook, the number of times that I've just been on the fly and said, okay, I want you to go to left tunnel, I want you to go down to the trench, and you go wherever, because you're just watching how they're playing. You haven't prepared for this type of play style, so you just make it up on the fly. And really, that's kind of a good team. If they can make it up on the fly, that shows really good chemistry. Yeah,
it does. And, you know, that's something that in fact, my team, you're saying that about being able to make things up on the fly, and there have been so many times where I'm like, look, this isn't working, so let's go in there and let's just have a good, I mean, you know, we're not playing at this high of a level. These guys are obviously top 50, which is phenomenal and fantastic for them to be there, but we sometimes you just have to say, let's just have a good time and let's see what happens. And hey, what do you want to do? Where do you want to go? What do you think we should do? I do ask my team a lot of those kinds of questions, especially if something's not working. I'm like, you know what? Maybe it's time for somebody else to QB. What else are we going to mix up? Let's change some things up and try something different. Maybe they're choosing to have fun for the season instead of
try-harding.
Try-harding. Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
It is possible. I mean, not me. I'm right to the end. Not that I've been playing the last few weeks, but, you know, right to the end, play it. You know, I'm here casting, though. I'm still a part of the game. And, yeah, I'm definitely a competitive person. I'm that guy, unfortunately, you know, even in pubs, because I'm always in my competitive mindset. I don't hear the countdown. I hear the final buzzer when it's over. If I don't hear that buzzer, I take the shot.
That's fair. That's fair. Pubs to me are fun. Like I don't play goalie when I'm in pubs. It's all for a good time, and I've had some of my absolute favorite conversations have been in pubs where somebody's like, "Jeep, what are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm talking to somebody new." I mean, you know, yeah, I make friends.
And hello to Smooth in the chat there. In fairness, Smooth, I did say that I haven't played for the last number of weeks.
You did say that.
I think you must have just joined right after there. I know that's what happened. Because I know you wouldn't call me out after hearing me say that already.
Why is Smooth even in here? Didn't they have a game? And
they do. They have a game shortly.
7 minutes or something?
On that note, we do have 2 more games tonight for those of you who are here. We have Echaholics versus Tyro NA next after this game. And then after that one, we have Rose versus Entropic Force. So a good lineup of matches tonight. So stick around. Don't go anywhere unless, of course, you're Smooth and have to play in the next. And when we look at that, we get word that Sir Palador will be playing tonight on Echaholics. So if you'd like to see Palador playing tonight, stick around for the next game.
Very nice.
Oh, hydrate.
And Smooth, in the meantime, we will have to keep you entertained and make sure that you know how your team's going. So, yeah, that'd be fun. Good stuff, good stuff. Yes, I saw Hydrate coming a few minutes ago, too. Dano, go grab your Tio. As I partake in some nice H2O myself. I hope you guys are having fun. I know we are. It's always a good time to cast these games, and of course, it's always a great time to cast with Dano McFabulous over there, who's not here right now, so we'll talk about it. Just kidding.
I'm back.
Don't tell. Oh, man, snap.
Yeah. Got my tea. Peppermint tea.
Ooh, peppermint tea is good stuff. Legit Dash says 6 more days and I'm a follow again. I don't know what that means. But
oh, sub maybe for Twitch Prime, maybe.
Oh, maybe. Oh, yeah. Good. We love it. We love seeing you guys. It's so much fun to us when we get to see the same names and then we end up getting to cast you. That's my absolute favorite thing is, you know, when we see somebody. I think we picked up one of 7 Days games not too long ago. Like, hey, he's been in the Twitch chat an awful lot. So it's always fun. Those are fun moments.
It looks like our pause now has been unpaused, so we should be starting up here any moment.
Yay. More
there we go.
echo. Legit Dash been trying to get a cast. The more you watch, the more points you earn, and then once you get 15,000, you can redeem them for a Cast My Match, and that's a guaranteed way to get a cast. And thank you for that. Yep.
All right, we got the Lethal here with advantage. Gonna be Risen with the disc, fresh from the break, going for that pass. Ooh, it is going to be taken by Fem. Clear down. They have the stack to back it up. That bounce. Oh no, it's picked up by Frostbite and in for 2. Olympus keeping their momentum.
Wow, yes they are. They're definitely trying to stretch that one away. 4 minutes, 50 seconds left on the clock. As Jazz Advantage goes back over to Lethal right now. Yeah, you know, it's not that I dislike Lethal. I love them. I think they're phenomenal players. So I'm really hoping that they can pull this out and give us a 3rd round. Right now, that distance is all the way down to Lulu. Lulu going to send it across the arena. They're going to think that was a really weird comment when they listen back to this. Frostbite now with the disc. Going to lose possession as Lardo picks it up, sinking that one in for the 2. And it is now just a 10-point difference.
10 points with about 4 minutes and 10 seconds after the countdown is done. That's a pretty good amount of time. We do have Lethal getting their 2nd goal on here. We know they can score on this team. They got a goal now. Let's see if it's a change in momentum.
And that's going to be Maddie with that disc right now. Going to send it over. Perfect pass to Frostbite. Frostbite just moving down, watching to see where that stack goes, and they are all over them. My goodness, Maddie right back to Frostbite. Frostbite across to Fem. Fem just going to keep moving towards down the tunnel. However, both stacks are right there. Going to send it back instead to Maddie for a reset. Maddie just hanging on to it for a minute. Going to send it across to Frostbite. Frostbite maneuvering that one down, looking for the best pass. Better move quickly because they are moving in from all sides. Sending that disc across to Fem. Fem moving right into the bubble, but going to lose possession as Lulu makes a fantastic grab. Sending that one right back down again.
Ooh, that was a self-pass to Lulu. I don't know if you noticed that there. All of a sudden, Lulu was at the tunnel picking up their own pass, and now we see another pass, but the intercept from Fem, now with a beautiful clear to follow up as it continues to sail all the way down to Lethal's bubble. The miss, but it's going to be picked up by Lardo. Lardo not currently being too pressured, goes for the clear, but it's going to not quite make it where they want. Up for grabs as Ryken picks it up. Now Olympus going in for another attack at the goal. Frost over to Fem. Fem going in, takes the shot, makes it 2 more points for Olympus.
Get to your launchers.
Wow. We're wowsies. Okay, well, they've got 2 minutes and 50 seconds left on the clock. Lethal is down by 12 right now. So somebody's guess there, somebody's prediction is not going to come through. I think it was a 14-8 is what you said. So you're clear. You are safe tonight. All right, that's going to be Risen with the disc. Going to send that one right through over to Phenom. Beautiful maneuvering from Phenom, trying to get away from that stack, and does so successfully. Gets that to Lulu. Lulu back to Lardo. Lardo kind of just hang on to it and sends it up to Phenom. Phenom right down to the floor. Not quite the grab expected, but Risen is there. And a nice use of some goalie stunning is going to give them another 2 points.
And there we go, back to another 10-point lead here. A couple goals now back to back. From, I just had blank on team name, Lethal, wow. Back-to-back points from Lethal. Like I said, momentum shift, that's all it takes sometimes. Get a goal, get 2, and then you just start feeling it. But for now, we'll see as Femboy passes the disc down to Ryken. Ryken going, looking for the passes. Getting a pressure. Wow, the quick pass to Frostbite. Frostbite goes for the shot, but dings off the ring. Picked up by Risen, who's now going to clear it right through the tunnel.
That disc is going to go right there into the upper trench as it bounces across the arena like a little gummy worm. That's wild. Rakina Jack's going to send it right through to Fem. Fem going to send it down as Frostbite scoops it up. Frostbite maneuvering right towards that open goal. Going to take that 3, and it is good. Nope, it's a 2.
Ooh. Get to your launchers.
Ooh, you know, it's close. 7-meter 2. At least it was 7 meters. It's always a heartbreak when it's an 8-meter 2. Although, the odd time you see a 7-meter 3, and that's really exciting.
All right, well, they've got 1 minute left, and that is going to be a quick joust as Risen sends that one to Phenom. Losing possession, though, as Frostbite scoops it up and loses possession, and it's gained back again. Risen now with the grab, the interception, sends that one down to Lulu. Lulu going to send it in off the wall and across the backside of the bubble as Frostbite makes that grab, sending that disc right back through again, all the way down into the orange bubble. They have 40 seconds left. Will they get 1 more goal? Fem with the disc right now. Going to just slam that one in, stretching that lead to 14 points.
Ooh, and they get 1 more goal. That means all predictions, I think, at this point, are out the door. For as far as final goals, scores for the game. But more, there's all these predictions coming in now for round scores. Too bad we couldn't have actual multiple predictions running rather than just who's going to win. You could have a prediction each round. Hey, I could technically do that. We could break it down per round and do 2 separate ones.
My prediction's 22-6.
Oh my goodness, it's 22-6. How did you know?
Oh, goodness gracious. All right, well, that was fun. That was a really good game, actually. And it was, you know, I really thought round 2 was going to be so much closer than it was.
Agreed.
And yeah, but it was a great match anyways. If you are still here with us, do not go far. We've got 2 more matches, and we've got to jump right into the next one as Echoholics and Tyro in A are geared up and ready to go, and they're waiting on us. So we will see you in just a second.
All right, before we go, we're going to get your channel points here. Olympus, and Olympus was actually the underdog for this vote. So congratulations to those of you who voted for Olympus. Your points are on your way right now, and we will be right back with you momentarily. And welcome back, everyone. We told you we'd be right back, and we are back. The predictions are live. This matchup now is Ecoholics versus Tyro NA. Jeepgirlz, tell us a little about who's playing on these teams.
Oh boy, are we in for a treat tonight. Over on the Ecoholic side, we have Ab Chu, Sir Captain Spoon, Brakara, and Palador in the house tonight. Woohoo, that's gonna be good stuff. Over on Tyro NA, we have Dan, Jim, Carl, and Victoria Ashton. This is going to be fantastic match. Both of these teams are gold 4. Tyro coming in right now at 84th place and Ecoholics at 76th. So this is definitely a battle this evening in Echo Arena.
Yes, a battle indeed. And I know players on both of these teams, but specifically Ecoholics, I know them quite well. Not this season or the last season really, but seasons before that, we were constantly playing them all the time, scrimming them. You know, great people on the team, great to play with, great sports, just all around really fun to play with. And even more, I love casting them because then I don't get frustrated when they beat me. I can just enjoy the action.
Right, I know. They're a lot of fun to play with. In fact, yeah, both of these teams are fantastic, and there are some great people and some great communities. Both of these teams are very active in the Echo community, which is very, very nice to see and greatly appreciated for everything they do. Right now, that's a quick grab by Abchu. Gonna send that one down. Gets that to Sir Captain Spoon. Back to Brakara, and they are on the board really quick here. Just 11 seconds in. Woo.
Wow, right? That's quick action. What we love to see. I mean, that's Joust's goal sometimes is like that, though. Now we're starting with possession. Super excited to see what Tyro NA is going to do here with the first offensive Joust of the game.
Yeah, and they are right now going to grab that disc. Carl with possession. Hanging on to it for just a second, trying to occupy that stack, and is going to open up a lane to Victoria Ashton. He's going to send it across the arena, not quite connecting. Oh no, and that's going to be Palador making that grab, sending it right back down into the blue end as Carl picks it up, sending it back through the midfield again, and it is going to be a free disc for a moment.
Free until Carl picking it up again. I think that was a self-pass technically. Victoria getting stunned out as the disc now flies over into the hands of Abchu. Abchu unpressured at the moment. Lots of time to look of where they want to go. Great pass across the arena to Sir Captain Spoon. Still uncontested, able to, you know, just walk this or fly this, float this up the arena. I guess you can say beautiful pass to Palador. Palador passing it right back to Sir Captain Spoon. Spoon tried to pass it to Abchu, but it looks like the miss was there, but the intent was there. But now Victoria clearing it all the way down for Tyro NA.
And that's going to be picked up by Sir Captain Spoon. Turned around. Going to try and get away from Jim there and going to successfully get that down to Abchu. Abchu making quick work to continue to move that down the arena. Hanging on to it for just a second. Sends that one up to Palador. Palador quickly going to send it right back to Abchu. Was under a lot of pressure. Abchu gets that one back, but Carl is going to intercept that, sending it back into the midfield area there. Palador trying to chase it down. It's going to be Dan 6 who gets a hand on it. Sending that one right through the tunnel and all the way down into the orange in the arena.
Ooh, great opportunity here. 2v2 opportunity. Tyro going in. But the steal. Sir Captain Spoon. Oh, but then an intercept here and a shot. Just lots of action here. Both teams intercepting, saving, and now a clear from Abchu. Getting it down into the middle where, Sir Captain Spoon stunning both of Tyro NA's players out, keeping that disc moving into the bubble of Tyro. Disc now up for grabs. It's going to be Palador.
Oregon send that one into the hands of Sir Captain Spoon, who is going to maneuver around everyone, sending that one right back to Abchu for the goal. You know what's really nice to me to see is we're seeing so much incredible teamwork from Ecoholics right now. They're passing, and it doesn't, you know, nobody's trying to solo. They're doing a really nice job of being team players, and that is one of those things that I do truly love about these two teams is they're there for the team win, and that's phenomenal to me to see.
Absolutely. Teamwork, we've all probably heard teamwork makes the dream work, but I see it so many times. I mean, even that last round, like you said, Palador, he had a chance to kind of go over the shield and take a shot, but it was definitely smart. Just pass it again. Don't try and take it in and be a hero, and it's going to result in goals. And oh my goodness, as we're talking about the greatness of Ecoholics, Dan 6 with a 19-meter-per-second shot, getting 3 points for Tyro NA.
Oh, that was quite a response. I tell you what. Wow. Okay, and I do have to point out, Smooth Ride said Tyro Keeps are great people too. Smooth, for those of you who don't know, is is Ecoholics as well, and these guys are all friends, and it's super fun to see them get to play each other. Right now, Abchu gonna send that disc right down to Sir Captain Spoon, who is going to send it into the bubble, not quite connecting it though, as Dan6 makes that grab, sending it right back down into the tunnel and all the way through. Palador trying to get there before Carl, who is gonna get a hand on it. It's gonna be Palador. Palador gonna send it through and back into oh, what a save! I was waiting for that goal, man.
Me too. I wanted the replay so bad.
Sends it back the other way.
But the disc now is up for grabs, floating down to Ecoholics End. Great opportunity for Tyro here to take the lead if they can. It's going to be picked up by JM. Wow, I wasn't ready to say that name there. Stolen. Jim. Yeah, Bracara now losing it there. Up for grabs. Going to be picked up by Carl. Carl getting a beautiful pass over to Victoria. Victoria taking the shot, but Abchu with an incredible save, denying Tyro from taking the lead.
Wow, that was a great save indeed. Sending that one to Sir Captain Spoon, who is going to send it all the way into the bubble, off the wall, and out again. Palador and Abchu there with that stack. Lose possession for a moment. Sir Captain Spoon going to run that one down, though. Grabs that disc, turning it around, sends it right back for a reset to Bracara. Bracara moving right into that space, getting a little pressure. Going to send it to Abchu. Abchu now up high to Sir Captain Spoon for a beautiful goal. What a nice cut.
Yeah, I didn't even see Spoon coming towards the goal. I thought that was a shot, and then all of a sudden he's like, oh, he's there to just recover. Like, it almost looked like it was a missed shot attempt, but you know what? I do see Abchu made that connection with Spoon there, and that was an intentional cut play. That was beautiful.
Very well executed, I agree. Tyro NA coming out now with the Joust advantage. A little under 5 minutes left on the clock. Quick send over to Dan6. Gonna lose possession, though, as Palador putting some pressure on. Sends that disc all the way down. Sir Captain Spoon's gonna slap it out of the way while getting stunned out by Victoria Ashton. And that is gonna give Carl that opportunity to send it right back out again to Jim. Jim's gonna send it through the midfield. Getting that one all the way down into the trenches. The stack comes in with Carl leading the charge. Gonna send it in. Not quite in just yet.
Ooh, that was so close. That would have tied us up if they got that 3. But Dan6 gonna give it over to Jim. Jim gonna pass it over to Victoria. Victoria takes a shot, but oh, dings off the ring. Not gonna get that goal this time around, but there's still just over 4 minutes remaining and only a 1-goal game.
Yeah, and that disc goes right back down into the bubble. We keep having these moments of...
I was following that disc too. It was perfect view.
I know. It was nice. Dan with the disc right now on the ceiling inverted, getting away from Sir Captain Spoon. Going to send that one across to Victoria Ashton, who's going to send it right through into the midfield as everybody's trying to get a hand on it, and nobody quite has it. There we go. Sir Captain Spoon's going to slap that one down into the bubble and going to be saved by Dan.
And Dan's going to follow up with a beautiful clear, but the stack from Ecoholics is ready. Palador getting it, going for a clear in the tunnel, which is successful. Bouncing up into the top area here, but Victoria will pick it up for Tyro NA. Changing the direction, Carl with another 3-point shot. Will he make it? No. The recovery for Victoria, but no. Victoria's stunned. Picked up by Jim. Jim gets it in for another goal. We are now only a 1-point difference in this game.
Oh, wow. Okay, 3 minutes, 10 seconds left on the clock. What a wild, fast-paced game. Also, Mr. Phoenix coming from Ultimex match. Good luck in your next one, buddy. We hope you are enjoying that. That's a fantastic game. Abchu right now going to send that disc through to Sir Captain Spoon. Going to send it all the way down into the hands of Palador, who is not going to miss a 3. And, you know, I think that they're probably going to have a lip-sync battle any second now for these last few moments of this match.
You took the words out of my mouth. I was like, yes, I'm going to get this one, but you got it.
Sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. We got it. That's what's important. What's important. Thank you for the word, Sneak. Tack. I don't know how to say it. I'm going to call you Tack. Thanks, Tack. Carl now with the disc for Tyro here. Looking for the options. Passing into the tunnel over to Victoria. Victoria now not being contested. Goes for a long pass on the floor down to Jim. Jim for the shot for 3. But Tyro responding, now back to a 1-point game again.
All right, I love 1-point games. They're my absolute favorite. You know, it just swings from one side to the next. Those are fun. Right now, Joust advantage going back over to the Ecoholics. They've got 2 minutes left on the clock. We'll see what they do, how they respond, how aggressive they are. Abchu telling everybody to go forward. The stack does get stunned out and broken there in the midfield, so they do have a really good opportunity here. Sir Captain Spoon gonna pop it right back to Abchu for a nice reset. Abchu moving in, gonna find Palador. Not quite though, and Victoria Ash gonna send that disc right back through the midfield, all the way down into the bubble, off the wall, and in a really good position if a stack could get there quick enough. However, it's gonna be Sir Captain Spoon who grabs it instead.
Looks like the predictions are just coming to a close. Oh, look at this. We have Echoholics with another goal. Palador with 2. I was going to say Tyro is the underdog for this, and there's a lot of points on the board right now. We have a total of 51,000 points in the pot, and if Tyro NA was to win, it's currently split between only 5 people. You would each be getting at least 10,000 points if Tyro NA wins this game.
So usually I throw a couple of points on the underdog when we're casting just to see, and I missed it, so
ooh,
bummer.
Unfortunate.
But now I don't feel guilty because I would have felt bad betting against either one of these teams. They're so lovely, so lovely.
Right, but you gotta choose sometime when you're voting. Gotta choose. You did it again, legit Dash. Did you vote for Tyro and not mean to, and hoping that it's gonna work out?
Sorry, Smooth. Love you.
Yeah. Yes, we love you, Smooth. And now Victoria with the disc here as we're coming down to the last 30 seconds of this round 1 in this matchup. It's going to be a race between Carl and Sir Captain Spoon. Spoon is going to get it. Now going for another shot. Not quite going to make it there. It's going to be picked up by Carl, but Carl's stunned out by Prakara. Prakara takes another shot. Not going to go in. Prakara, it's a self-pass. Determined to get one last goal.
That was lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. 10 seconds left on the clock. Not time to do anything. And they're not even going to make it out of the tunnel. So that is going to be 13-8 going for Echoholics right here in round 1. What a fun one. Oh my goodness.
Just noticing here on the prediction, Smooth really confident in his team. Smooth voting 31,000 points himself.
Ooh, that's probably not all of his points.
Probably
either,
not.
To be honest.
No, I love seeing that. The top votes, we have a Angel with 4,855 points for Tyro. Those are our top voters for tonight. Good job.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, it's probably not. Smooth even just confirmed that's probably not, because Smooth Ride and watches so many casts. It's wild.
I almost have enough.
Greatly appreciate you.
For 3 casts my matches. I'm almost there.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Nice. I have 2 on this account.
I can't vote on the predictions as a moderator in the channel, so they just build up. Too bad you couldn't just give them to someone. That'd be so cool. If I could just like give them to people in the audience, like here's right? 1,000 points. Here's 1,000 points. I'm gonna email
That'd
Twitch.
Be cool. That would be cool.
It would be. It'd be a great incentive.
A transfer of points. It would be. That'd be fun. I'd do that. I gotta be honest. I would do that.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Okay. So, as always, we talk about how things change up. I don't know how they're going to change anything up. Both teams are playing very well. They're doing a great job, and this is a fairly well balanced match. It's been back and forth the majority of the first round. So, 7 days coming in with a hydrate again. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Got legit offered me some conditioner for 15,000. Trust me, I got the best conditioner on the market. Have you seen my hair? Come on now.
Oh, well, that disc is going to be right there through the midfield as they are all flying in, grabbing. That's going to be Abchu who picks it up. Abchu right now going to send that one through the tunnel. Get out of the other side and picking it up again. Abchu making some nice play there. Just a one-on-one.
It was a beautiful pass to Palador. That would have been great open goal opportunity, but Palador over to Abchu. Abchu passing back to Prakara. Prakara trying to go for it behind the goal, but Palador was stunned. Look at the action in the bubble. The defense and the offense both going incredible, and now the disc is just up for grabs. Sir Captain Spoon is going to slap it back real quick to Palador. Palador has an opportunity here to move forward, but he is going to pass it back a little. Just like the teamwork you're talking about before. Abchu over to Palador, and Palador in for 2.
Palador, give us more. Oh my goodness, that was lovely. 9 minutes left on the clock as the joust goes back to Tyro in a right now. We'll see how quickly they respond as they're ready now, obviously. Carl grabbing that disc, gonna hang on to it, avoiding the stack as they fly in. Gets that to Dan. Dan gonna send it all the way down. Not quite gonna connect though, and Jim gonna run it down. Does get a hand on it, and occupies that disc. Sends that one across to Victoria for the goal. It's tied. Oh, boy,
that was a solid pass. Solid pass. And Mr. Phoenix, when will the prediction rewards be given out? They are giving out the end of each game, as 7 days was just saying there. Or I would have stopped if I saw him. We said at the same time. Great minds think alike, 7 days. And thanks for that hydrate. I did do it just after Jeep did, so you know one of us can talk at a time. I promise.
I can verify. All right, that just goes all the way down to the hands of Victoria Ashton. Going to intercept that and send it right back through again. Not quite getting it through the midfield as expected. However, teammates are there, and that is what counts. Carl going to send that one down quickly. Going to leech off of that triple stack as they're flying down. Palador going to make that grab, sends it over to Brakara. Brakara is going to turn it around and send it back through the midfield all the way down the arena. How that disc avoided all those geos, I have no idea. But it's going to be sent right back again by Jim Jim. Stuck there in the midfield as it's picked up again by Jim Jim. Sent all the way down the arena into the bubble as the stacks are flying in. Oh, possession is by Victoria, but loses possession. And Palador going to swoop that one up.
Man, the action here, just back and forth. There's just so much happening. Every time I'm like, ooh, I want to comment on that. Something else happens that I need to comment on. And now Palador going for the clear downfield. It's now going to be a matter of stacks, and it looks like it's going to be Carl from Tyro picking it up. Currently uncontested. Just has Sir Captain Spoon approaching. Goes for a pass across the arena to Victoria. Victoria now looking for options. A beautiful pass. A great option there. Keeping that disc moving down the field. That's very close, but their goalie there, unfortunately. Palador is going to pick it up and put it back. Possession back to Ecoholics.
And that disc is going right through the tunnel again, all the way down off the clock. As Palador picks it up, trying to get that one in. It's going to push it back out again and down. Oh, it's going to be Carl who does grab that disc, telling Victoria to move on and let's go open up some space. Picking it up again, Carl sends it through as, oh, Brakara going to intercept it and send it right back down as Sir Captain Spoon gets a hand on it, but loses possession to Victoria Ashton, and Carl sending it back down again. This feels like a ping pong match.
Oh, and just like that, 3 points from Carl, and yes, there was a ping pong match indeed. Mr. Phoenix in the chat there, how many matches are being played today? This is number 2 of number 3, so we have one more after this. It is going to be Rose versus Entropic Force.
Another 2 fantastic teams full of great people, so that's going to be another great one. Joust advantages on the Ecoholic side. They're going to send that quickly down to Sir Captain Spoon, who gets it down to Palador, but loses possession. Oh, there's so much stunning going on in the arena this evening. Right back again, and that's going to be down to Abchu. Going to send it across the arena as getting stunned, about to get stunned out, getting definitely attacked. Sending that disc right back down into the blue end of the arena. Picked up by Carl. Carl is making their way. Going to send it right through into the hands of Jim Jim. Jim Jim sends it across. That was a lot of Jims. Victoria Ashton. Said his name 4 times.
We got Carl there going for a pass over to Dan 6. Dan 6 looking for options as the defense is making its way in. Dan 6 still being attacked, but dancing around the defense. Pass it over to Carl, keeping control of the disc. Carl, as I say that, getting stunned out to Palador. Palador getting stunned out by Dan 6. Carl going to get the disc back, but Sir Captain Spoon is saying not today as he gets that clear into the midfield.
And that's going to be Carl. Gets a hand on that and sending it right back down. However, Abchu was patiently waiting for that disc to come through, and it is back down again into the upper trap area, heading towards the middle of the arena. Trying to get a hand on it's going to be Sir Captain Spoon, but does have a leech. Going to send it in anyway and take the shot, and it is good. And Ecoholics is just down by 1 point.
1 point, yes, again, 1 point game again. We've been seeing this so much tonight. And legit Dash, yes, if Tyro wins, you're each gonna get at least 10,000 points. So for your sake, I hope they win, and that would give us a round 3. So I mean, hello.
All right, well, that's Dan right now. Sends that disc over to Victoria. Victoria going to swoop it through, but Abchu is there again, time and time again. Sending that disc right back down through the tunnel. And Palador gets that one through, but it's going to bounce off that naughty shield. Sends that one down to Sir Captain Spoon. Captain Spoon is trying to outmaneuver Jim Jim. Going to send that disc across. It's going to be picked up by Brakara. Brakara back to Palador on the nest. Palador going to sink that one in, taking the points for their own, and getting 2 more for Ecoholics.
Wow, Echoholics did a great job with their offense there. If you watch the replay, eventually all of Tyro, except for the one attacker, the 3 of them were in the goal. 3 of them in the goal. They were just so turned around, like they didn't know where to go. So fantastic job with the offense and Echoholics and all their passes.
Here we go.
That disc right now is back down into Victoria Ashton's hands. Going to send it all the way down, and it's going to be picked up by Palador. Sending that one right back down to Sir Captain Spoon. Going to sink that one in off the back wall. That was a gorgeous bounce shot.
Yeah, he threw that all the way from the next neighborhood. It was so far away. It was a fantastic shot.
10, 9, 8.
And we're now a 4-point game away as Joust advantage is going to be to Tyro.
And that is going to be right back into the hands here of Carl. Carl just going to make their way forward. Sends that one through into the tunnel to Dan. Dan going to send it right back to Carl as the stack is moving back and forth as quick as the disc is. Sends that one to Carl. Carl going to get it right through the midfield this time to Victoria Ashton, but the stack moves in, taking possession of that disc. Sir Captain Spoon going to send it right back down through the midfield. Bounce off the Geos though, but Abchu there to make a shot off the back wall. Palador going to finish it off, polishing that one for Echoholics with another 2.
Ooh, another 2 points here. Echoholics pulling away. You know, I love that, shot there from Palador, which is a very quick grab, and the angle. Those angled shots are hard to make, but they feel so good when you make them.
I've never made one. All right, that disc is... I was going to say, yes, they do, but, bah. All right, oh, well, that happened. For those of you who didn't see, because it was faster than I could speak about it. Sir Captain Spoon going to get another 2 up there for Echoholics, stretching that lead right now, 13-5. Fantastic play. Tyro really needs to get some more points on the board pretty quickly, or they are out of time. Joust advantage now goes to them. That's going to be Carl hanging on to that disc for just a moment. Going to walk it through as the stack is right there waiting. Gets that to Victoria. Victoria going to send it across. Not quite going to connect, but Carl going to get a hand on it, slapping that one through. Ooh, Abchu waiting patiently. Send that disc right back again where Dan intercepts it. Sending it back again into... Oh.
Close. That was a nice shot that almost went in. But nonetheless, the disc up for grabs now. It's going to be Palador with the disc, looking for those options, going around the defender, passing over to Abchu. Abchu going to go for the clear all the way down into the tunnel where there are teammates waiting, but it will be intercepted by Dan 6, who's going to clear it out back to the other side of the arena.
Interception.
And that's going to be Palador who grabs that disc, sending it down to Abchu. Abchu moving in. Oh, no. A cut that did not quite make it. Jim going to send it back through the tunnel, all the way down into the bubble and across the arena as the stacks are flying in to get a hand on it. They know they are running out of time. Quickly, Carl moving right into the bubble. Oh, but gonna lose possession to Abchu. That disc is still not quite out of there yet as Victoria Ashton sends it in, and that is going to be a goal.
Looks like it's going to be a self-goal. Looks like Abchu had it and was floating backwards when they caught it, so that momentum continued and unfortunately resulted in a self-goal there. But if you're Tyro, you're going to take it anyway. Unfortunately, not going to be enough points to win the game, but they still have 10 seconds left. Let's see what happens in the last 10 seconds.
Well, it's going to be intercepted. That's what's going to happen. Jim going to send that one right down to Victoria Ashton, moving in. Oh, going to bounce off of Abchu. And that is going to be that. Wow, okay. So the first round was 13-8. Round 2 was 13-7. Fantastic play. Smooth riding. Good luck to you tonight. Have a great one. We're so glad that you were able to at least catch your team here. We're happy that we were able to give you that while you were working. At least hopefully made the work day a little bit better for you.
Yes, indeed. It's always, I mean, I've done it. No, I haven't at work because, I'm not on my phone at work.
No.
Definitely been there. It's so hard. You can't. When there's a good teams playing, you got to watch it no matter what it takes. That's what bathroom breaks are for, right?
Listen to it, pop a little AirPod in. Nobody has to know.
Absolutely. But that is, actually, before I move on, predictions. You all want your points. Here we go. Predictions, outcome, Echoholics. There you all go. There is your points. Now, don't go too far because we have another matchup. The third and final matchup is going to be Rose versus Entropic Force. So sit tight, don't go far, and we will be right back. And welcome back, everybody. I told you we would be here very quickly. We are back now with Rose versus Entropic Force. This should be another amazing matchup tonight.
It is. They are Diamond 3 Rose is and Diamond 2 over on Entropic Force. They're ranked 12th and 18th respectively. And this is going to be a fantastic. We're coming in on Rose. We've got Pixel, Patrick, Splish Splash, Lab, and Kof. And coming in on Entropic Force, we have Snick, Zizzy, Neon, and Octavius Rex. So this is going to be a great match. Don't forget to get those predictions in, because it's running right now, and we know you want those points.
Do indeed. The last game we had was just over 50,000 channel points in the prize pool. So can we beat that? I think we can beat that.
I think
50,000. Let's go 60,000.
There, I put some in too.
You should do a prediction thing for if you get all 3 or 2 rounds right for predictions, you cast their match. You know, we were just talking about that in one of the games where you can only do 1 prediction at a time. So we always had the one for who's going to win the game, but maybe we should do a night just for fun where we do it per round. And then you just get the points per round rather than per game. Because you could get points on 3 different rounds. If it goes to 3 rounds, you could correctly guess all 3 rounds.
Good.
I don't know. We'll have to think about that in the back end.
11, 10.
Well, they are ready to go. My goodness, they are prompt and ready to play for sure. So, you know what? I'm ready to cast. Dano, are you ready?
I am super ready to cast, super excited for this matchup, and now the tunnels are open, the teams are out. It's going to be, ooh, a headbutt by Kof, getting it all the way down. That disc is like a laser just zipping around here. Splish Splash picking it up, trying to pass it over. There's still really no solid possession yet. Lots of just grab and flicks now as Lab gets it over to Pixel. Pixel back to Lab, and now an intercept by Zizzy, or ZZ as it was. That was it, ZZ. And now I've lost the disc, so Jeep, take over.
You got hung up on ZZ. Oh boy. Kof right now with the discs. moving in towards the goal there. Not quite going to work out as Neon gets a hand on it. Neon gonna send it right through the midfield as the stack picks it up. Nope, they lose possession. However, Octavius Rex is able to get there. Getting a hand on that disc, gonna lose possession of it though with a little bit of a wild pass. Not quite going to connect as Lab grabs it instead, sending it right back into the tunnel area. Splish Splash has the disc now. Gonna just keep moving that one forward to Cove. Cove holding that disc on the floor as getting a lot of pressure down there from Entropic Force. However, oh, nope. Ooh, I thought that one was in.
As did I. Then when it missed, I thought it was going to bounce off the wall and go in. I was really excited to get excited, if that made any sense there. But now the disc is in the bubble here. Splish Splash just slapping it out as quick as it can. And it does happen to make its way to Pixel. Pixel going to continue the clear of that disc all the way down to the bubble. Who's going to pick it up? It's missed by Neon. Oh, and the shot from Splish Splash giving us the first 2 points of the game.
Okay, I really like saying the word Splish Splash. I gotta be honest. That's a fun name, so I don't know why you picked it. Oh, we have a pause. R. Splish, Splash, Splish. I don't know. Somebody's gonna recognize that from a kid's show back in the day.
Will they? We'll see. I can't say I do.
They probably won't.
But it looks like Rose has lost a player. So that would explain the timeout here. It's unfortunate to lose that quick. Yep. To use your timeout that quickly. But I mean, hey, you have one timeout to use it for what you need it for. So, I mean, losing a player can be detrimental. I mean, they have the lead right now. So, I know for me, if we didn't take the timeout and we lost or went into overtime because we got scored on when we only had 3 people, I'd be upset that we didn't take that timeout.
Yeah, no, you're right, and they're back in, and we do see Pixel Patrick doing a little dance for us there in the arena, which we are entertained by. So kudos to Pixel Patrick for the performance of the evening tonight. I'm going to give it a solid 8.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, an 8's pretty good. Maybe even an 8.5. Yeah.
Okay. We would have had some inversion or something. I would have given him higher points.
It's true. Yeah, inversion for some style points.
Hopefully we will get right back on. Gosh, I'm silly tonight.
Echo Arena turns into a dance competition all of a sudden.
I would do it. A talent show?
Yeah, we should do an Echo Arena. I've done like Pictionary, or not Pictionary, but like charades. I've done charades. That would be a lot of fun to do live, I think. Honestly, yep, special event coming up sometime. We gotta do this. But let's get back to this game for right now. We have Joust advantage to Entropic Force. Neon picking up the disc, looking for that first pass. Ooh, goes all the way down the arena. That was beautiful. Not expecting that. Sneck there to try and get it, but not able to pick it up. It looks like Pixel Patrick is going to get it first. Going to be stunned out there, so it is anyone's disc at this point. But ooh, grabbed by Splish Splash, and now throwing all the way down to the blue bubble.
And it's going to be a free disc for just a moment as Octavius Rex gets a hand on it, sending that disc right back down. It's going to be intercepted by Pixel Patrick with his wild dance moves this evening. Oh, look, now we have some style points coming in. Going to send that one right back to Cove. Cove moving around and trying to avoid Snack, who is sneaky.
Wow.
Going to send that one over to Splish Splash, who is making the effort. Oh, Pixel Patrick for the goal. That was a beautiful play.
That was extreme. I was about to say the exact same thing. It flowed well. Their passes were on point. I mean, it went over to Pixel Patrick first. But no, it was Splish Splash over on the Geo, then coming off of the post, getting that goal. Just great passing, whether it was communicated or pre-planned. It looked fantastic on stream.
Did indeed. Beautiful, beautiful work indeed. Sending that disc all the way down into the bubble. Sneck trying to get a hand on it over there, but it's going to be Zizi who picks it up instead. Just back it out just a tad, letting everyone get in position. Maybe sends that just down to Octavius Rex. Octavius Rex going to back it out of the bubble. Sends it up to Neon, who does get stunned out, losing possession. And that disc is right there in the midfield as the stack picks it up. Lab going to send it all the way through. It'll get hung up on the Geo, and what a grab by Snack.
Ooh, you don't see that double bounce on the shield too often. That was fun to see there, but now we got Entropic Force trying to move the disc back down to this side of the arena. They're really trying to get their first goal, but the defense from Rose just keeps snagging that disc. We now have an intercepted by Sneck in the midfield, giving Entropic Force another opportunity here to try and get their first goal of the game.
Are indeed. I have a feeling it's coming pretty quick here. As Snack grabs that disc, sending it a little bit too high. Not quite going to connect, and it's back again in the hands of ZZ, who's going to send it to Snack, and there we go. Points are on the board. And Entropic Force is just down by 1 goal.
First goal, and there's still over almost 6 minutes left, actually, in this game. So lots of time here. Only a 1-goal difference. Team could be just getting warmed up, just adjusting to the other team's play style. But we now are seeing the first joust advantage to Rose. With it's going to be a splish splash going for that pass, but not quite going to connect as it is picked up by ZZ, throwing it right down. Oh, I thought and was hoping, to be honest, that was going to bounce in. That would have been a fantastic back-to-back goal. But now the disc will be passed over to Labu. Or did I say that right? Labu. Lab. We'll call you Lab over there. Trying to get the pass down, but not quite going to connect. It will be intercepted by Snack.
And yes, it is intercepted by Snack. Sent down to Octavius Rex. That's funny. Labu. I kind of like it. It's gotta be
Labu.
Right,
Labu and Splish Splash.
Labu. Like Bab. Wait, who was... Never mind. Okay, that disc is back to the hands of Snack right now. Gonna send it across to Zizzy. Zizzy going to keep moving towards the goal there. Sending that one right into the bubble. Gonna walk it in delicately. What grace and style coming in from Entropic Force right now. We have a 4-4 tie with 4 minutes and 40 seconds left on the clock.
A tie indeed. Another close game tonight. It's been a wild lineup of games tonight, and if you haven't put your predictions in, there's still maybe about 2 minutes left. It's a very even split here. We have 7.7 thousand points for Eka. Oh, hold that thought here as ZZ going to take the lead for Entropic Force, who currently is technically the underdog in the voting, but the voting is so close. 7.7 thousand for Rose and 7.3 thousand for Entropic Force.
Ooh. Boy, oh boy, yeah. And Sir Captain Spoon, we see you there in the Twitch chat. Great job tonight playing that last match. That was a lot of fun to watch, and we're so glad that you guys were hanging out and enjoying the game, because we sure enjoyed the show that you put on for us tonight. Pixel Patrick with that disc right now on the floor. Gonna send it right back to Splish Splash, who is definitely making a splash this evening. Sends that one back to Cope. Cope moving right in, sends it to Splish Splash. Gonna be a little bit wide though, not quite in, as Cope picks it up on the ceiling again, sending that one down to the floor into the hands of Pixel Patrick. Pixel Patrick is backing it back out of the bubble a little bit, trying to draw out the player there. Octavius Rex sends that one up to Cope, who's going to sneak it in for the goal, and it is tied 6-6.
Yeah, a tie game once again, back and forth. Great teamwork there. Pixel, behind the goal there, Kof was just blocking from being stunned. There was a lot going on there, so it was, great agility there from Kof to pull that off.
Absolutely. Neon right now with that disc. Just walk down the arena with it. Sends it down to ZZ, who's going to send it across to Snack. Sends it down to Octavius Rex on the floor with an open goal. And it is good, and a beautiful 3-point lead coming in from Entropic Force right now with 3 minutes left on the clock.
Ooh, interesting. Entropic Force is no longer the underdog after that last comment. They have pulled ahead. Now there's 11.3 thousand. There was just a 4,000 point jump on one side of the prediction. Oh, there's no time left. Never mind. I was going to say you still have time, but you don't, as Kof now passes over to Labu. Labu passing it down on the floor to Pixel. Pixel, they're going to keep it moving forward, bouncing around the defenders, taking the shot to the top pocket. And just like that, a 3-pointer tying this game once again.
Boy, oh boy. Okay. I did not see that coming. I could not have asked for better matches tonight. They've been very well balanced. They have been very aggressive in the play style from both teams, coming in on each game. And on time, very prompt. We love you guys so incredibly much for that. Couldn't ask for more. Snack with that disc right now, going to keep walking that way down the arena. Wondering if they saw the player there on defense. Octavius Rex with possession. I know. I think it kind of startled them for a moment. 2 minutes left on the clock. It's tied. If they're going to burn time, they're going to have to burn a lot of time, and that's pretty dangerous play. Oh, there we go, and that is 1 for Entropic Force as they take the lead by 2.
Ooh, pulling that lead out here as we're coming down to about 1 minute and 35 seconds after this countdown is done, so time is getting tight. We're only a 1-goal game away. This action is just nonstop.
It's breathtaking, and it's so much fun. Oh boy, Southern just came out. I'm sorry. Pixel Patrick sends that one over to Lab. Lab gonna send it right back to Splish Splash. Splish Splash just keep moving down the arena. Oh nope, gonna opt for the reset to Kof instead. Gonna hang on to it there on the ceiling. Nobody really putting any pressure on just yet. They are starting to ease out of the bubble just a tad. There we go. Gonna find it across the arena to Pixel Patrick. Pixel Patrick hanging on to it. Sends it. Oh! Oh my goodness! A double save. Snack with an incredible save. Sending that just right back out again. It's not over just yet. Oh my goodness! The possession changes.
Back and forth, back and forth. Incredible. Both in the goal, both in the trap area. We now have Labu looking for a pass. Pass up to Pixel. Pixel trying to defend. The disc is going to get a headbutt out of his hand. That is ZZ going for the clear. Gets stunned as they try to make the clear. Kof picking it up. They really want to tie this up, but Snack going to clear it out. Entropic Force needs to get down to seal the deal and get one more goal, or otherwise Rose could still take this back.
Yes, absolutely they could. You know, and now's what we see, right? They're burning the clock. They're doing a lot of passes, and because if Rose could hold it off just long enough, they can score, and then Entropic Force wouldn't have the opportunity to score back again. But right now, they don't have that disc under control. It's going to be Snack who picks it up instead, maneuvering around, sees that player there, but able to get it through. Not quite where it needed to be as the pass does go. However, Snack intercepts that one, just maneuvering around, just can burn off the last 2 seconds of the clock, and they are going to take that one more shot. However, Entropic Force going to take round 1, 9-11.
What a fantastic first round. Every game tonight has just been incredible.
Incredible.
One-point games, ties. I mean, we haven't seen an OT yet. Maybe some foreshadowing? I don't know.
Hey.
And you know, I had a random thought. You know how we have the fanfares in the game? I really want Splish Splash to have Splish Splash, I was taking a bath. Doo-doo-doo. That needs to be their fanfare. Like that would be amazing. And Cosmic Plays, yes, this is the last game scheduled to be casted for tonight, so definitely stick around to the very end.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get a third. That would be lovely. That would be so much fun. All right, I'm just taking a quick peek at some stats. We've got a lot of things going on right now in the arena. Pixel Patrick coming with 5 points, Splish Splash with 2, Kof with 2. We've got Zizzy with 4, Octavius Rex coming in with 3 points, and Snack coming in with 2. So this is going to be a great second round, I feel certain. Lots of assists coming in across the board. Some decent numbers of stuns there. Nothing crazy and wild. They don't seem to be too stun heavy, which is interesting to watch. You never know how it is going to be. Mr. Phoenix there in the Twitch chat talking about and excited for VRML Con. It is going to be fantastic. And if you're not already registered for it, you definitely need to do so. June the 3rd and the 4th in Denver, Colorado. It is going to be fantastic.
All right, we have round 2 starting here. It's going to be a headbutt from Kof. Once again, I think that was the same result as last time. It's going to be picked up by Pixel. Pixel going and trying to get that quick first goal, but it's going to be stunned out and picked up by Octavius Rex. Octavius going to clear that disc out with the stacks ready to follow. ZZ continuing it, but the stacks from Rose were there to intercept and try to clear it down, but it's going to be intercepted by Entropic Force once again.
And it's Snack right now with the disc. Going to send it right through into the hands of Neon. Neon sends it across the arena. Not quite going to connect, though, and come right back out again to Octavius Rex. Going to pass it back to Snack again for a reset. It down across the arena to Neon. Neon hanging on to it for a moment, but sending it, and it's going to be intercepted by Lab, who is going to send it right back out again, but intercepted again by Snack, who is holding down that midfield quite well.
And then Lab, once again, going to grab it. Definitely some back and forth between the teams. Ooh, that was a close call there for Entropic Force. ZZ now with the disc, looking for the pass option. Great pass up to Snack. Snack, no long shot option available. Just has to wait for teammates for passes. But so far, uncontested. A great pass down to Octavius Rex. Octavius, ooh, ZZ had the goalie stun, but unfortunately they couldn't turn around and convert. But it will be past to Snack, who will continue that, taking the first goal of round 2.
Nicely done by Entropic Force. Coming in here in round 2 a little quicker than we saw any goals in round 1. And right now we do have CVRE League rating us with a party of 10. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We're happy that you're here. Joust advantage back over on the Rose side as Splish Splash grabs that disc, sending it through. Oh, nice work by Lab avoiding that stack and stun from Entropic Force.
Ooh, nice job indeed here, but Rose is going to take away with it. Goes for the shot. Makes a 3-point shot. Splish Splash was taking a bath, all right. Yes, I had to get it in there.
I'm curious as to the reason for their name. Did they pick it based on that song, or from Splish Splash Splish, I'm a Little Fish, or you know, what was it? I don't know. I'm curious now. I think that's going to be an answer that needs to be had. Neon right now with the disc, going to send it across to Zizzy, who is going to send it through quickly before it getting stunned out. And that disc is free floating right through the midfield. Everybody trying to get a hand on it. It's going to be an orange teammate, Rose, there, who gets it back, but intercepted. Now up to Sneck. Sneck moving right in, sends that down. Beautiful pass to Octavius Rex. Going to pass it back again. Not quite going to connect with the teammate as expected. And it's going to be made a nice clear into the midfield by Rose. Splish Splash picks it up, sending it right into Pixel Patrick for the goal. Nicely done. And that puts Rose in a 3-point lead.
Yes, a very nice shot, and it looked like another one of those tough angular shots that we saw, I think it was Palador make in the last game there. This time from behind the goal, though. Either way, impressive shot, giving Rose a 3-point lead in this second round, which they want. They want to get a round 3, and you know, being the last game of the night, I would definitely be okay with a round 3.
I would too. That would be so much fun. But, you know, right now we only have 6 minutes and 48 seconds left. Sneck with the disc, though. Oh, Pixel Patrick coming in with some wild hands. Flinging around, trying to distract, maybe, I don't know, or stun. That's going to be Octavius Rex picking that one up, sends it across the arena to Sneck. Sneck moving right into the bubble. And gonna take a shot, and it's good. And they're just down by 1 point.
You'll love those one-on-one situations. You can see the goalie trying to make themselves, you know, bigger and trying to cover as many channels as they can. But Sneck did a really good job. Saw the goalie kind of leaning down, so he threw it across to the opposite side of the goal. You know, seeing that hole in the goal and just going for it.
That is going to be Splish Splash right now with that disc. Cross. Ooh, nice work avoiding that stack as they were super fast coming through. Gonna send it all the way down into the bubble, but it's gonna be picked up by Neon. Neon hanging on to it, loses possession to Splish Splash. 2 makes the shot, and it is good, and they take the lead by 3 points.
That was close there. I wonder if Neon saw Splish Splash there. It almost looks like they weren't trying to throw it. Fantastic opportunity, though, for Rose, bringing them now to a 3-point lead as we see Joust advantage going to Entropic Force. It's going to be Neon grabbing the disc right out of the gates, passing right to ZZ, then right across the arena over to Sneck, keeping control, trying to get that stack. They did get the stack out, but they did not stun the stack. But they do still have control of this. Octavius Rex going to pass over to ZZ. ZZ right back to Octavius Rex. Some great control here we're seeing from Entropic Force as those passes continue. And they're now going to slow it down a little bit to try and, you know, create a plan of action.
Yep, and they're going to send that one over to Neon. Neon just going to keep walking. They are, you said it, they're slowing things down a little bit, making some very nice connected plays. And Entropic Force is just down by 1 with half of this second round still to go. Nice play.
Oh, we're right back to 1 point again. Like, this is absolutely incredible here. You know, I want to see a round 3, but at the same time, I want to see Entropic Force to win. They're changing. They're slowing down. They're connecting more passes. I would love to see them just, you know, rewarded for that, but I don't know if I want a round 3 more. I'm just gonna watch and be excited no matter what happens with ZZ now with the disc passing it over to Sneck. Oh dear.
Oh dear is right. Oh. My goodness, it's right there. Splish Splash making an interception. Oh, paired up with Lab. Gonna send Lab forward. Oh, nice work. But they do lose possession to ZZ. Gonna send it right back again. Getting hung up in the midfield area as Octavius Rex does get a slap on it. Sending it all the way into the bubble of the stacks. Flying in with that disc right now. But it is going to not need the stack as Octavius Rex gets it off the back wall.
We got one. We got one. I mean, maybe it was planned, but it didn't look like it was planned. So we got one. We've seen so many of those tonight where I'm like, oh. And yes, one finally went in here, bringing Entropic Force in the lead by 2. They won the first round, so if they keep this up, they will take the game.
Okay, so I've done a really bad job of not taking any notes this round because I've been so excited about the match. It's so good, and I've forgotten to take notes. So, oops. Sorry, guys. Cove right now with that disc. Gonna send it down to Pixel Patrick. Gonna send it in for a beautiful cut play again from Rose. They are really, really good at those. And it's 9-9 with 3 minutes left on the clock. Breathtaking.
Oh, breathtaking is correct here. We are tied with just over 3 minutes remaining. Entropic Force taking the first round. This is anybody's round. Oh, there's no reason to believe that any one team is going to take this over the other. Like, if I can't predict this. I don't know how you guys chose.
I don't either. I honestly, half the time, I don't look at who it is. I just pick a color. Sometimes it's pink, sometimes it's blue. Right now, though, that's going to be Zuzi getting another one on the board for Entropic Force. With they take the 2-point lead now, and there's just a little bit of time. Well, there's still plenty of time, actually. This game could still go either way. We do have a pause coming in. Interesting.
Indeed, we do here. We'll see who the pause takers are. It's
Pause takers.
I don't know. It's not telling me. Oh my goodness.
Backstory.
It's because we're unpaused. It's because we're unpaused.
Oh, we're not paused anymore.
No,
okay, well, that's why we can't tell.
Could have been one of those accidental when you're flying by and just press it possibly. So, but nonetheless, we are back here as the countdown timer is coming to an end. Joust advantage to Rose. It's going to be Splish Splash taking that disc. An immediate pass over to Kof in the tunnel. Kof keeping it all the way downfield to Pixel. Pixel looking for an option, got away from the attackers. The pass over to Lab. Lab gonna reset back to Splish Splash. Splish Splash quickly over to Cope. They're not really slowing it down, just lots of passes. Pixel now passing it to Lab and the save. Oh my gosh, Neon, I think that was Neon. That was incredible. I was not expecting that save at all.
That was phenomenal. There have been some great saves in these games tonight. I mean, they're just incredible. Fantastic job. Right now, they are trying to get a hand on that disc. It's going to change possession in a time or two, but Kof comes out with the disc inverted, doing a little fancy footwork, trying to get away from Entropic Force, and is going to be successful in doing so. That's going to be sent. Woo!
Blue sends it back the other way.
Read like a book.
Hacking. Woo! Wow.
Oh, goodness, and here we go. Oh, going for the 3! That was a smart. That is probably one of the smartest plays Entropic Force has made this entire game. Not that they haven't made smart decisions elsewhere, but that right there, ZZ could have done it, but they obviously communicated that they had time because they are now 5 points ahead with just a little over a minute remaining. Incredible.
That was wise. Very wise. Snack right now. Oh, nope, Lab with the disc. Sorry. Sending that one through. Going to be returned by Zizzy all the way into the bubble and out again as Snack does come in. Grabbing that disc, and it's good for the 3. Oh. Entropic Force coming in with some crazy force. Indeed.
Yes, indeed here. Picking up that 8-point lead now, like out of nowhere. 8-point lead here, and we have what, about 41 seconds left once this countdown timer is done, which is not enough time for Rose to come back, but still very excited to see what happens in these last 38 seconds.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see if they're going to get another goal on the board here. As Splish Splash sends it all the way down to the hands of Lab. Lab looking for the shot. Going to ding off the ring, though. Unfortunate. And come right back. Pixel Patrick is there to make that grab. Sends across. Beautiful pass to Lab. Lab going to sink it in and trying to shrink that lead just a little bit. Going to do so right there with that beautiful 2.
Oh, what a great shot. I'm so happy to see Rose scoring, here at the end. They're not going to have time to score again, I don't think, but it's great to see when teams don't just give up when they know it's too late. Keep going to the end.
Always. Gosh, never give up. My goodness. What fun is that? That disc is
right?
Over, and there we go. That's time. And it's over. Entropic Force coming in with the win here. 11-17 in round 2, 9-11 in round 1. Kudos to those of you who bet wisely, and kudos to those of you who didn't. But good stuff. We're glad you're here, anyways.
Yes, indeed. Speaking of betting wisely, I will get those points out to you. Looks like we had 19.9 thousand points, going to be divided amongst 5 people. Who won? Make sure I do this right. Entropic Force. I literally have to triple check every single time now.
Well, that's appreciated.
Right? Because the one time I was wrong, I was speechless. I didn't know what to do.
I'm sure it's happened a couple of times, but
yes, let's hope so. So it wasn't just me.
Sure it wasn't. Good stuff indeed. Oh, wow. What a night. I hope you guys in Twitch chat have enjoyed yourself. We have definitely enjoyed being here with you. And it's always nice to see those same names in the Twitch chat. We appreciate you as much as we appreciate these phenomenal players who are in Echo and giving us something to cast. So thank you guys for that.
Yes, the viewers, you guys, without you guys, I probably wouldn't be here. I mean, I love the game. I love shouting and screaming about the game. But if you guys weren't here to be excited with me, I can shout and be excited about the game by myself.
I usually do. When I watch them on Twitch on my own, I yell at the TV still. So, what difference does it make? I may as well do it here.
Exactly.
It's fun.
Exactly. But tonight has been a fantastic night for those of you who were with us. Thank you once again. We probably said it like 5 times already, but can't say it enough. It's been a great lineup tonight of matches, great entertainment. Thank you to the teams who played, everyone involved. It's been a fantastic night, and I really hope to see you guys again in some future streams with us.
Yes. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate you. Have a great night.
Season 7 of VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Asterion Products, VR Cover, ProTube VR, Arma.gg, Kiwi Design, Downpour Interactive, and VRware.net.